Ladies, gentlemen, and distinguished guests, the soldiers of Hellcatcher, 1st Squadron, 75th Cavalry Regiment, 2nd Brigade Combat Team, welcome you to today's Change of Responsibility ceremony. At this time, we would like to extend a sincere welcome to our distinguished guest, Colonel Michael Kovacevic, Commander, 2nd Brigade Combat Team Strike, and Command Sergeant Major Charles Walker, Command Sergeant Major, 2nd Brigade Combat Team Strike, Lieutenant Colonel Jaron Warden, Commander of 1st Squadron, 75th Cavalry Regiment, Widowmakers, and Command Sergeant Major Robert Bridge, Command Sergeant Major, 1st Squadron, 75th Cavalry Regiment, Widowmakers. Today we honor 1st Sergeant Thomas Dillard, the outgoing 1st Sergeant, and 1st Sergeant Peter Adam, who will assume responsibilities as 1st Sergeant for Hellcat Troop. Ladies and gentlemen, please rise for the invocation to be delivered by Chaplain Bass, and remain standing for the playing of the national anthem.
I invite you to pray with me. Magnificent God, giver of all good, it's by your grace that we have what we have. And right now, Lord, we think of 1st Sergeant Dillard as he is looking to retire, that you impart to him a sense of peace, that you open doors for him, bless his endeavors in education and administration. Lead him into significance, I pray. Father, I lift up 1st Sergeant Adam as he takes up the reins. Enable him, bless him with energy, with orderly thought, with divine perspective. Grant your favor upon his efforts, I pray. Use him to train hands for war, that there might be more peace in this fallen world. I pray this in Jesus' name. Amen.
Amen.
Ladies and gentlemen, please be seated. The 1st Sergeant is the lifeblood of the Army. There is no substitute for the position or any question of its importance. When they are exceptional, their units are exceptional. It is the 1st Sergeant from whom almost all unit operations merge. Their principal duty is the training of soldiers. They hold formations, instruct platoon sergeants, advise the commander, assist in the training, and are responsible for the health and welfare of all the unit soldiers. They may swagger and appear at times to be somewhat of an exhibitionist, but they are not egotistical. They are proud of their unit and understandably want others to be aware of their unit's success. For the first time, the title of address for their grade is not Sergeant, but 1st Sergeant. There is a unique relationship of confidence and respect that exists between the 1st Sergeant and Troop Commander, not found at any other level within the Army. The master trainer of the troop, the 1st Sergeant, surely is. They are the provider, the disciplinarian, the wise counselor, the tough and unbending foe, the confidant, the sounding board. They are everything we need in a leader during a personal success or failure. Now approaching is our official party, consisting of Captain Clegg, Commander of Hellcatcher, 1st Sergeant Dillard, the outgoing 1st Sergeant, and 1st Sergeant Adam, the incoming 1st Sergeant. The Change of Responsibility is a simple yet traditional event that is rich with symbolism and heritage. The key to this event is the passing of the guidon. The guidon not only represents the lineage and honor of the unit, but also the loyalty and unity of the soldiers. The first sergeant is the custodian of the guidon, and passing of the guidon signifies the relinquishment of responsibilities from the outgoing first sergeant to the incoming first sergeant, demonstrating to the soldiers of the unit that First Sergeant Dillard has passed the mantle of leadership to First Sergeant Adam, and with this passes the loyalty and unity of the soldiers. By authority of paragraph 2-18, Army Regulation 600-20, First Sergeant Adam is hereby appointed to the office of First Sergeant of Hellcat Troop, 1st Squadron, 75th Cavalry Regiment. Ladies and gentlemen, the Hellcat Troop Commander, Captain Clegg, has deferred his comments to Captain Craig.
Good afternoon. For those of you that don't know me, I'm Captain Kreger. I was the former Hellcat 6. I served with First Sergeant Dillard for over a year. Colonel Kovacevic, Command Sergeant Major Walker, Lieutenant Colonel Ward, and Command Sergeant Major Risch, distinguished guests, visitors, family and friends, Hellcat troopers, thank you for taking time out of your busy schedule to attend today's ceremony. The change of responsibility can be viewed by a number of lenses. The changing of the driving force of the unit, passing of the mantle of responsibility, out with the old, in with the new. No offense, First Sergeant Dillard. Regardless of what it means to you individually, it does signify change, a time of pause and reflection, and to say farewell, celebrate accomplishments of the outgoing First Sergeant, and welcome a new First Sergeant. Cavalry squadrons are a unique formation found throughout the Army. We are filled with all types of MOSs and specialties, with experiences ranging from heavy tracked vehicles to long-range surveillance operations. Cavalry organizations are much like an organic family. They're held together by intangibles such as leadership, camaraderie, motivation, morale. They defy quantification or even easy description. In good units, soldiers feel that they feel and know that they are in the best section, in the best platoon or shop in the case of HHT, or in the best troop. Many soldiers cite the character and capability of their command team as a vital factor in shaping the troop's collective character and personality. I know the collective character of the Hellcats, and it is a direct reflection in the character of First Sergeant Dillard. First Sergeant Dillard is a consummate professional soldier who I've known for a good while now, both as my first sergeant here in the squadron and as a personal friend. First Sergeant Dillard has served as the first sergeant for the troop for nearly 2 years. He has been involved in the deployment and or redeployment of multiple AFRICOM missions, numerous training events, and the most recent JRTC rotation, which I'm told went very well. He has been here through the good times and the not so good times. He has been the glue that has helped hold this troop together, even when I was absent for the first 45 days that I was in command due to medical reasons or during the most recent COVID-19 environment. Despite it all, First Sergeant Dillard, you stood tall and helped get the Hellcat troopers focused on the task at hand. For that, I say thank you. You made my job easier, and you never let me down. I am a better officer and a leader as a result of my time spent with you. And while your time in the Army will be coming to an end here in the near future, I have no doubts about the great things that you will do for this country and the education system. For those of you that did not know, First Sergeant Dillard will go on to be a school administrator. I remember when we sat down for the first time a little over a year ago. I told you I was competitive and that I wanted HHT to be the best. You met that challenge head on, and it's a completely different organization than it was even a year ago. Phenomenal work. Lonnie, I appreciate the many late nights that you put up with and the innumerous weekend phone calls that I made to your husband, but mostly, Julia and I appreciate your friendship. Without your rock-steady devotion, your husband would not have been able to accomplish all that he did here. The Hellcats, Julia and I, would like to wish you two well as you start this new journey in your life together and begin this new chapter. First Sergeant Pete Adam, I would like to welcome you to the Hellcat family. You're no stranger to this organization, nor to both myself or Captain Clay, and I know that you will find the joy in this position that you did in Bone Troop. You'll find that your role as Hellcat 7 to be challenging, rewarding, exciting, demanding, frustrating, and enlightening. Many of these will occur at the same time, but it's all part of the job, and I know you will do well. The Hellcats will benefit from your presence and your professionalism. Thank you for inviting me back to be a part of this ceremony. I've worked with this organization and these two phenomenal men for quite some time, and it is fantastic to celebrate with you guys today. Hellcats, Widowmakers, Strike, Screaming Eagles.
Ladies and gentlemen, the outgoing First Sergeant Thomas Dillard.
Colonel Kovacevic, Command Sergeant Major Walker, Lieutenant Colonel Wharton, Command Sergeant Major Risch, friends, family, and troopers of Hellcat. Thank you for attending today's ceremony on what is another beautiful day in the CAV. Today marks a significant milestone in my Army career. While as a non-commissioned officer, I will always be a leader, this is the last time I will serve in an official leadership position. Over the past 20 months, I've had the honor and privilege of serving as Hellcat 7. In that time, troopers have made tremendous strides, often under far less than ideal conditions. They earned the Bronze APFT Streamer, earned the Safety Streamer, earned the Discipline Streamer 3 times. The troop was a model for partner nations during Operations African Line in Morocco and Operation Shared Accord in Rwanda. The troop's air assault percentage never fell below 70%. While severely undermanned, they excelled at JRTC by facilitating crucial reconnaissance and enabled the brigade to decimate Geronimo. And most recently, the troop guidon bearer was named Soldier of the Month for the squadron. The individual and collective accolades of Hellcat Troop are far too numerous to mention. But like all great organizations, there is always room to grow. I'm excited that the troop will gain First Sergeant Adam. He's absolutely the right man to take Hellcat Troop to new levels. Colonel Kovacevic, you told me where to fight and empowered me to win there. Thank you. Lieutenant Colonel Lucas, Command Sergeant Major Dean, Lieutenant Colonel Wharton, Command Sergeant Major Risch. Thank you for your mentorship and for entrusting me to serve as a leader in the Widowmaker Squadron. To Major Morris and Captain Kreger, thank you for being my battle buddy and trusting me to take care of the soldiers and make the mission happen. Captain Clegg, our time together has been brief, but I can already see the potential and what the troop will become under your leadership. I wish you and First Sergeant Adam the best of luck. The troop is ready, fit, and will make you proud. This is the part where I give credit where credit is really due. First, I want to thank all my fellow First Sergeants for making this such a great team to be a part of, and for being supportive when I was charged with pushing tasks your way during JRTC 2009. I would also like to thank all the NCOs and officers of Hellcat for helping make my job easier. That being said, there are a select few individuals who have been with me the entire time who I truly could not have done this job without. Captain Fogelin, Sergeant First Class Clark, Sergeant First Class Hessler, Staff Sergeant Brown, Staff Sergeant Cook, Staff Sergeant Ketchum, Staff Sergeant Kibbe, Staff Sergeant Locklear, Sergeant Beaver, Sergeant Carlson, and Sergeant Griffin. Words cannot express how critical you were to mine and the troop's success. To my beautiful wife, Lonnie, thank you for being at my side and in many ways putting your opportunities on pause so I can do this job the way it needed to be done. Liana, Catalina, CJ, Brandon, Amelie, and Elijah, you are the spark that ignites my drive, and I look forward to a little more time to just be dad. And lastly, to my family watching at home, thank you for helping to shape me into the man I am. Troopers of Hellcat, I challenge you to continue to strive for excellence in everything you do. Win at every engagement. Hellcat, Widowmakers, Strike, Air Assault, Hellcat 7 signing off.
Ladies and gentlemen, the First Sergeant for Hellcat Troop, 1st Squadron, 75th Cavalry Regiment, First Sergeant Peter Adams.
Colonel Kovacevic, Command Sergeant Major Walker, Lieutenant Colonel Wharton, Command Sergeant Major Risch, guests, friends, and families, thank you for joining us today. Sergeant Major Walker and Sergeant Major Risch, I want to thank you for the opportunity to continue to lead soldiers in this organization and for the opportunity to continue to bring this done. The vote of confidence means a lot to me. I Also want to thank my beautiful wife for her continued support on this adventure. It hasn't always been fun, but you've always been by my side. And words can't express how much I appreciate you and what you do for our family. For Sergeant Dillard, you've been an unsung hero in the squadron since you've been here. You've been doing the dirty jobs and filling in whenever and wherever you were needed. Whether it was serving as an OCT and NTC chasing border crews around the desert, or serving as a 3-7, as well as HHT 5, 6, and 7 in JRTC. Your dedication to this unit and to your troopers is unsurpassed. You made these troops do some things they didn't love, and they didn't always love you for it. But at the end of the day, they were better soldiers because of you. Thank you for all you've done, and I wish you the best of luck as you prepare for your next chapter in life. Hellcat troopers, you're the foundation on which a squadron is built. I look forward to working with you to make that foundation stronger and make this squadron even better. Hellcats, Widowmakers, Strike, Aerosol.
Ladies and gentlemen, please rise for the singing of the Screaming Eagle song and the Army song. Distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen, this concludes today's ceremony. Please join First Sergeant Dillard next to the podium for congratulations and final farewells.